with this person. You might have been with other people also, but something where you were with that person. Would you be able to do that for me?
That's a problem.
Is that a problem? Okay, then can I ask you to focus on another person for me, rather? Another person, family, friend, somebody reasonably close. Do you have another person in mind now? And you can focus back to an event that happened, something that happened where you were with this person. Are you able to do that for me?
Yes.
Okay, just go back to that, but I want you to visualize the person. What I'm going to do is over here I have a wallet, and I'll just take this elastic band out. I have one of my business cards. I'm going to hand this card to you with a pencil. I'd just like you, if you don't mind, to write the name of that person in this little block that I have on the card. Just the name of the second person that you're thinking of. And then we will put it in my wallet, and if we need to check the name later, we'll check the name later. In fact, ma'am, if you don't mind, could I ask you maybe just to come to the front of the stage so the people at the back can see you? Thank you very much, Dawn. And Renate will follow you. I'll hand you this. I don't want to see anything. If you could just, with a pencil, write the name in nice big block letters. Yes, now please. Yes, if you wouldn't mind, I'll just stand and turn away. And if you could write the name of that person. The two E's are not next to the S. They're a little bit further away, sort of more in the middle of the word. Okay. All right, good. Have you written that? Just keep the card face down. That's good. Hand it to me. I cannot see anything. And I'll just slip it here under the wallet like that. If you can actually go. Actually, no, if you don't know, I've never performed this before, so I don't actually know where you should stand. If you wouldn't mind just standing here with me, because I've got to give you something else. I'm just going to pop this away. In fact, I'll put an elastic band around it, just like that, and pop it here in my pocket. Good. I have over here a lock. It's a combination lock. I don't know if we can pick it up on camera. It's not particularly interesting. It's just a combination lock. It has it's 4 wheels that turn it. Maybe we can try and show you. Let me see, there we go. So it's just, I don't know if we can zoom in or not. It's just it's a combination lock. It's not particularly interesting. It has one particular combination of 4 digits that opens this lock. I know what the combination is. Dawn, what I'm going to ask you to do is just visually in your mind, go back to the incident that you're thinking of with this particular person who you have in your mind. Don't say anything, just think back to this particular moment. I'm going to open the lock, set it to the combination that I know opens the lock. There we go. Do you have a ring on your hand that I could maybe just borrow for this? I won't, yes please, I won't.
It's very hard to get off.
Is it hard to get off? Okay, you know what we'll do. Don't, oh, you got it off. Okay, thank you. You're very nice, Dawn. Okay, I don't want it to break. Can you click it back in for me?
I can't put it on until I open it again.
Okay, so we'll do this thing. We'll lock it onto the ring like this, onto the lock, and at the moment this lock would open because I haven't changed the combination, but I'm going to set a new combination for you. So give me a moment. Don't want anybody to see the specific combination. There we go. I like this particular combination. I don't want your ring to fall off, so I'll leave it like this. Dawn, I want you just to hang on to that for me. Just hold it in your hand because the ring will slip off, but just hold the lock for me, if you would. Okay, you are thinking of a person. Also, I fully appreciate you can keep your mask on. It just makes it more difficult for me because I'm basically watching your eye movement. You don't have to put it down. It's absolutely fine. You can keep it up. You're very obliging, and thank you so much. Do you remember earlier when I started the routine, I spoke about influence, and I mentioned something interesting. Do you have a 4-digit number in mind? Just give me any 4-digit number. Call it out for me.
6290.
6290. Can you enter into that lock? 6290. Can you see? There's a red line running through it. Sorry, I'm just going to help you. There's a red line over there. There you go. Can you see where the red line is? Just turn the first wheel to 6, and then 2, 9, and 0. That's the number you chose, and give the lock a tug, and it won't open because that's not the combination. Okay, put your ring back on your hand. It's fine. Just give the lock a tug, and you'll see it doesn't open. Okay, put your ring back. It's fine. So there's a specific combination that would open this lock. I want you to hang on to that for me. Just hang on to that. Good. Dawn, what I'd like you to do for me, Go back in time now to this moment. And I want you to tell me, if you can, when it happened. Would you have a specific date in mind? Would it have been a particular occasion when you were with this person whose name is in my wallet? Just nice and loud. Would there be a specific?
What was a visit?
I'm sorry?
A visit.
A visit.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. When would that visit have been?
At our house, our cottage.
When?
When?
Which month?
Month was September
September. What date?
30th.
30. Just before you traveled on this cruise. Would you be surprised? Would you be amazed if September the 30th was the combination that opened that lock?
Oh.
Yes.
Can I ask you, please? I'm South African. Forgive me for that. Because we enter our numbers slightly differently. We put the date first and then the month. And that is how I coded it. Can you please, on the lock, put 3? We'll do the date first. So the first reel, just turn it to 3. I'll just tell you what's happening here.
Yo.
Put the second one on 0. And you said September. Third one on 0. Renante will help you.
I'm not doing this right.
Okay, Renate, you just help out. Just the first reel where the red line is, just turn, I don't want to touch anything, just turn it to 3,
Over there.
then 0, then you said September, then another 0, and then 9.
Open
Line it up nicely, and then I want you to turn and face the audience and show everybody what's happening. Is it set properly? 30 30th of the 9th.
It won't move.
Is it correct?
It won't move.
When I push the lock down, push it down like that. Sometimes the wheel locks slightly. Do you have it? Okay, excellent. And give it a tug.
So you go 3090.
3009, because it is September. There we go. We'll get there in the end.
Open lock.
Okay, give it a tug.
Open lock.
And just show everybody
Open
that
lock.
the lock does indeed open to the 30th
Hey,
of the 9th.
wow.
John, you've been fantastic. Thank you very, very much. And you can go back to your seats because I want to tell you something specific. If you were talking to this person and you were
There you go.
welcoming this person or talking to them, would you say to them, look at me? Would it be Laurie? Is Laurie the person that you were thinking of? Can I have a check?
What the hell?
Oh, hey, what the?
And who is Laurie? Indeed, the card does say Laurie,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Hey,
Your
what?
daughter.
your daughter.
Oh.
Thank you very,
Oh,
very much, Laurie. Really appreciate
Hey,
it.
what?
Amazing, huh?
Amazing.
2 more things to show you. I've still got to get the gentleman's word, which I'm battling to try and pick up, but let's work with something else. The other day I came bearing gifts. I've got these chairs, so I'll use the chair that the lady selected, and I'll put this envelope down over here, and now we need to work with some people downstairs and one person upstairs as well. I have over here some cards. These cards come from a company that we have in South Africa called Protea Cards, and the reason that I use these cards is because I go to them. They print cards specifically for casinos in South Africa. As you know, I'm not allowed into casinos in South Africa, but I am, being part of the magic fraternity, I can go to them and ask them to print me cards. So what I have over here is a pack of cards. They're all there, and the back of the cards are blank. They're just blank. What I did is I shuffled the pack of cards, and as I did the other night with the Rubik's Cube, I took a pen and I wrote number 1 next to the first card, number 2 next to the second, all the way up to 52. And I'm going to get 3 people in the audience to randomly select 3 cards. So, Renate, you're at the back. Okay, can you pick somebody around you? And just go to somebody around you. And okay, are you going to the gentleman over there? Sir, can I work with you? You can stay in your seat. Yes, no, don't want to help out. Okay, pick somebody else. Ma'am, would you mind? Thank you very much. We'll go to you. What I'm going to, you can stay in your seat, don't worry. All I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to try and influence you to pick a certain color for me. So, do you like red or black? Red or black?
Red!
Some people are just fantastic. They just do it. And it's so difficult to influence you, but you thought about that for a very, very long time, and then you said red. Do you want high or low? You can change your mind. If you feel I was influencing you, you can change to black if you want to.
No.
No? Good. Do you want high or low?
Low.
Low. Give me a low red card. So low would be 2, 3, or 4. Give me any red 2, 3, or 4.
4.
Which one? Hearts or diamonds?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. 4 of diamonds. There is the 4 of diamonds. I'm just going to drop it on the chair. I will just show you, by the way, that I wrote numbers on the card, so just to show you all the numbers are different. Maybe we can just put this on the screen just to show you all. Otherwise, you might think that I've deliberately written the same number on every card. So there we go. There's card number 30, 26, 49, 4, 51, 43, 7, 35. You get the idea. I'll just fan them out for you. There we go. All the numbers different. And at the end, we've got 3 and 16. So they are all completely different. You decided on the 4 of diamonds.
Yes.
Perfect. Can you point? Let's go with maybe a gentleman up near the top. Where are you, Nelson? On that side somewhere? Can you just find somebody? Oh, there you are. Just find somebody close to you, and we'll get another card selected. So anybody want to help out in the region at the top? Thank you, sir. We went with a red low card that the lady gave me. Can you give me a black high card? So I don't want pictures. I want 8, 9, or 10. Give me any black 8, 9, or 10.
Black 9.
I'm sorry?
Black,
Black
Yes.
9.
Which one? Spades or clubs?
Clubs.
9 of clubs. Thank you very much, sir. 9 of clubs it'll be. So let's just find the 9 of clubs. There's the 9 of spades. Here's the 9 of clubs. We'll put it down like that. Okay, finally, let's go back over here. Renante, walk around, just find somebody else. I'm going to give them a very wide choice this time. So, anybody want to help? All right, the gentleman there, sir. I'm going to give you a very wide choice. Oh, okay, gentleman at the back. Lady at the back. Yeah, I can't see. Okay, perfect. We'll work with you. Could I ask you to give me a picture card, a face card, any jack, queen, or king? You have 12 different choices.
Jack of spades.
Really, quite decisive. Jack of spades. That's the one you want. Jack of spades. We will go with the jack of spades. There's the jack of spades. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to the 3 of you. 3 different people selected 3 cards. We had the 4 of diamonds from the lady downstairs. We had the 9 of clubs from the gentleman up there on deck 5. And we had the jack of spades at the back. 3 different cards were selected. I'll show you what they are. Maybe we can just get them on camera again. I happen to have the numbers, and I've put them in ascending order. There we go. 10, 27, and 42. 10, 27, and 42. You're thinking, so what? 3 cards were chosen, 10, 27, 42. Could have been any numbers. These were the numbers that were selected. If one person had made a different choice, if you had gone black at the beginning, we'd have a different card. If I'd chosen somebody else at the back, if Nelson had been standing, for example, on that side, we might have not had the 9 of clubs selected. But these were the 3 cards that were selected. I'm going to show you this nice and clearly. I have here an envelope. There is only one thing in the envelope, and it is something quite significant to me. It is a photograph. I'll show you it in a moment. There's nothing else in here. And it is a photograph that I had taken a while back. Maybe we can just get this on camera. And it's a photograph, I'll stand here, of me holding up 3 cards. And I'll just show you that the cards, in fact, are 10, 27, and 42, exactly the numbers that were selected. Thank you. And I'll just show you, it does not rub off. You're welcome to, anybody in the front is welcome to check. This is legitimately a photograph. It's not a pen where you can rub the numbers out. You absolutely can't. This is a legitimate photograph. Thank you very much for your choice of numbers. And I've got to try and pick up the words. Sir, I'm suggesting that you could break it up into 2 separate words. Would it be one word of about 5 or 6 letters and another word of about 5 or 6 letters? Would that make sense to you? Is there a W in the center of the word? Can I go with screenwriter? Is that the word? Thank you very much. Psychic Hangman has worked. And I'm almost out of time, so before I show you my final routine of the cruise, I just want to say a couple of thank yous. Firstly, to the crew on board. I know all the entertainers have mentioned this week. It's an absolutely phenomenal crew to work with. To Jeremy, who is the greatest cruise director, travel director, he does it all. He's been fantastic. Gia, who works with him in the office, superb, made us feel welcome from day one.